Hey everybody, happy Wednesday evening. It is bump date time and we only have a few bump dates left. Isn't that good news?
That is great
Next
news.
year, the baby is here.
Stop saying next year.
Next year is also next week.
That's better.
Yeah.
I don't hate that as much.
37 and a half weeks, babe.
Holla.
Good stuff. I feel like this is a lot less stressful than last week's bump date.
It is a lot less stressful. Or, did I say that right? A lot less stressful. Merry
Well,
Christmas.
Laura's words have been struggling, so it's kind of funny sometimes. She just, it is. Don't you think it's funny? You kind of get a kick out of it too.
I just can't.
They just get stuck.
Pregnancy brain is
Powerful.
way worse this time around.
Yeah,
Way
that's
worse
because you
this
have
time around.
pregnancy brain and mom brain and office manager brain.
Basically, I don't have a brain anymore.
It's being pulled in multiple directions.
Yeah. So,
What's that necklace?
just an old Target necklace.
Is that kind of like the length of the one? How long is this one?
Well, you can change
Laura
it.
just got a necklace. Oh.
So it changes every day because I don't ever know.
Laura got a necklace for Christmas. On the way.
Well, not really for Christmas. Andrew gave me
Yes.
you.
It was a Christmas present.
Yes, on Christmas you told me I could get it.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't allowed to pick it out.
You were allowed to pick it out. I'm glad you didn't, but
See? I picked out the idea, kind of, and then said, do
I
it.
have been telling you this idea
Yes,
for
but
a year.
It was my idea to get it now.
Actually,
Laura got a necklace for Christmas,
I didn't.
but we didn't order it. We like I had a few ones that I was like, okay, this one or this one, like which style, and then we picked one out that wasn't the ones I had.
They were the ones I wanted. Or it was.
But it was like the same thing. I don't know why you wanted it different.
I just like the company better and the quality.
Mine was like an Etsy one.
They're not Etsy. They were Etsy.
They're like too good for Etsy.
Oh my gosh.
All right, guys. How was your Christmas? Ours was nice and chill.
It was.
That's one thing that I realized talking to people today, asking how yesterday went. The answer I got most was busy.
Really?
Yeah.
We weren't busy. It was nice.
No. So, what was your Christmas like? Busy or relaxing? Basically, is a question of were you hosting? Like, were the people coming to your house, which meant busy? Or, like, were you hitting multiple families? Because that's what some of it was. Like, people that were one family for lunch, another family for dinner.
That's hard with kids.
Yeah. It gets crazy.
No, it was really relaxed. We
I know.
just
It was simple.
hung out with our kiddo here in the morning.
It was just fun. He got a train and some, I can see him right here.
Some books.
If you give a mouse a cookie, 6 of those books, and
Not the same book.
no, if you give a mouse a cookie, if you give a pig a party, if you give a cat a cupcake,
You don't have to read them all.
and then 6 Pete the Cats. Those were from Costco, right?
Yes.
So he got some books. He got a bouncy bee, like a little thing you sit on and like hop around like a lunatic. And what was the other one? Oh, he got the train set, like those wooden trains that you can build, like never-ending tracks. 3 simple gifts, and he loved them.
He did love them.
Yeah.
And then we went to.
Yeah, Joss had a relaxing Christmas.
Yay, that's good.
You need it with a baby.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have to go to like multiple families, right? That's what it is.
Yeah, it was nice.
So.
Enjoyed the food.
Yeah.
And.
That's always good.
I took a little nap on the couch.
We so at the office, our whiteboard question of the week is, what are your favorite Christmas memories or traditions? So that can be a question in for the bump date as well. Whether you're tuning in now or watching later, what's some of your favorite Christmas traditions? So yeah, Christmas was good. It was relaxing.
Unlike our 36-week bump date.
Which was chaos. That was last week with Zeke and Miko and Like, that was just crazy.
I got a lot of people
Oh, yeah.
afterwards reaching out, asking
Like, are you okay?
if I was okay, or telling me encouraging words to tell
You're
me
almost
to
done.
hang on, hang in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that
That
must
was-
have really been bad if people reached out.
People were concerned.
Andrew's mom texted us like right after and said,
I'm going to come play with Zeke tomorrow. You take a break.
She didn't say that. She just said, she asked if she could come hang out with Zeke. And I asked Andrew, I was like, do you think it was a coincidence that happened right after our mess of a bump date that she was like.
Yeah, maybe.
So.
I mentioned BUMPdate to someone at the office today that it was happening tonight. And they were like, what's a BUMPdate? And I had no idea how to explain it.
I actually had that same situation happen. My friend, who does not get on Facebook, had no idea that I was doing these bump dates. I'm not going to name names right now.
Okay.
But she
Someone you had lunch with?
Someone I had dinner with.
When? The other night. Got it. Good.
But they're
on YouTube.
She
and
thought
Instagram
it was
Live.
She thought it was something sexual.
Has she been pregnant before?
Yeah, but because it was like bump date, I don't know. And
No.
I said Andrew would probably enjoy that more.
Not so much.
So that's funny.
Yeah. I was going to say something. So we didn't get to talk much about our last midwife visit last time we were here, but it was a big one. It was our emergency preparedness. Like, we got the birth tub, we got the birth kit, we got the liner that goes in and all that sort of stuff. Just telling secrets. That was a big one. You talked a little bit last week how it kind of stressed you out, but then you calmed down afterwards, thinking of the what ifs, like, okay, what to do if bad things happen. It's really good to know if bad things happen, but really unlikely still. And
really, it's bad things, meaning baby comes before anybody gets here. So really it's just preparing us to be able to deliver a baby without,
which isn't necessarily a bad thing,
a midwife, right? And that's what they're saying is these, like, those are the stories you hear of people delivering on the side of the road, on the way to the hospital, or in the emergency room, or whatever it is. And so it was really just going through everything that EMS goes through when you call in a panic because you're delivering on the side of the road, but in more details.
And when you're not.
And when you're not actually having a baby. So.
Yeah. Hopefully not having to use those life skills, but I joked with Laura, I was like, oh man, I was pretty confident going into birth beforehand. After this, like, I don't even think we're going to need to call the midwives.
They didn't think that joke was funny.
No, they didn't.
They really didn't think that was funny.
Just kidding, guys. I want you to be here.
I did.
I don't want to have to handle this by myself.
I did verify that he was joking to them.
Yeah.
I said, he's not funny.
Karen and Natalie, you guys must not know me well enough if you think that was serious. It's not serious. But yeah.
I think they just are really afraid.
Just hyper aware of that being a problem.
They've probably seen a lot of different types of people. And
on Instagram, you can see my grandpa slippers.
Oh, good.
Nice. Sorry, you're missing out. So Christmas, you mentioned some new sensations and crampings and shocks.
Yeah, I'm getting some Braxton Hicks. Well, for whatever reason they're called that. This is the first time of my 2 pregnancies that I have had Braxton Hicks, but that's probably not true. I'm probably just aware that that's what they are.
So let's talk about Braxton Hicks. How would you describe them? Not what you're feeling like, but what's happening.
My body.
If someone said, "What's a Braxton Hicks?" Like, what would you say it is?
They're contractions. I would say the very. I mean, you could say it's
Miko.
early stages of labor, because it's just your body getting ready to have a baby.
Yeah, I was trying to set up for an answer to that because I don't like the false labor description or the false contractions or fake contractions because it's not like you said. It's more they're contractions. They're early labor. It's basically when someone's having them and they're like, okay, wow, this is like we're gonna be having a baby, and then someone tells them, oh, that's fake or false labor, kind of is deflating. Whereas it's more like just warm up sets, warm up contractions.
Testing the water.
Yeah, just getting things going a little. So they're not fake or false. It's just a part of the process. Kind of like the electric singers.
Crotch shock.
That's what you want to call it.
Or what's the other one?
That's what you call it.
I think it's something like that. That it hurts the lady bits. But with Zeke, I was like panicked because I was like, what the heck is happening? But the midwife or the OB at that point explained what was happening. I feel like tendons.
It's connective tissue.
Connective tissue ripping, tearing.
Like as it's
separating.
It's like as you're dilating and opening up more, stuff has to stretch, and connective tissues like little tiny itty bitty rubber bands in a way. And imagine if you were pulling those at a certain point, it's gonna snap, and that's gonna send a little zinger or shock. But it's like a couple second thing.
Yeah, but it was really freaking me out last pregnancy because I didn't know what it was. And so once they explained it to me and I understood what was happening, why it was happening, my brain didn't perceive it as pain anymore. And I wasn't like worried about it because it was good. I wanted that to happen because I wanted the baby out of me. This time around, I understand what's happening, but I still don't like it.
Yeah. But I think that little example is an illustration for how really all of labor works, of your mental view of something. If it's unknown, if you don't understand it, that's when it's painful. Like if you all of a sudden have some sort of pain in your body, like it's scary, you don't know what's going on, you're worried about that. Whereas in this case, if you knew, okay, this is not a problem, this isn't something bad happening, this is what needs to take place to get baby out, which is what I want, it's no longer a bad thing or like a neutral thing, it's almost like a good thing. Mm-hmm. And that's really the only way. That's how you have a birth experience that you want, is reframing the discomfort or the pain as, I almost want to say like a good thing, as, hey, this is what it takes to get to meet my little boy or girl. So yeah, there's a big, and it's just a random side story about crotch shock, but that really is the crux of how you have a baby, is mentally framing, okay, what is happening, why is it happening, and how can I make it through that?
I always say labor, you broke your shoulders.
It's fine.
Labor and delivery is like 95% mental. Yeah. Pain-wise.
Yeah, keep going.
And then the rest is physical.
Yeah, we talked about that like in a weird way, because I remember when writing the birth blog and stuff, like all the physical things like prenatal yoga and chiropractic and massage, and like those are huge pieces of being able to get through pregnancy and have the right birth. But so it's like the 95-5 split. Like you need, with that though, you still need the right mindset and approach. But if you have the right mindset and approach without any of the other physical preparations, you are going to be in trouble, because things aren't going to be able to progress and proceed as easily. So it is like a mostly mental thing, but at the same time, that other piece, if you don't have it, it doesn't matter how mentally prepared you are. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, we had a hard time divvying up appropriate percentages.
I just meant.
No,
in regards
like,
to the pain.
Yeah.
Management.
Getting through that. Yeah, that's definitely
process.
Yeah, I got you there. Like the like moving to a different position, or counter pressure, or oils, or cool rag or something can help, but it's mostly your mindset.
Mm-hmm.
This baby might be a lot different than the last one.
Really?
That's what it was just the book that I was just listening to. It was talking about how your birth's going to be different than your first birth was in one way or another. Cool.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about? I'm really hungry, so I think we should wrap this up. It's dinner time.
Yeah.
All right, guys. See you next week for week 38.
That worked out really well.
Yeah.
I just
Is
did
that like
and then I didn't even have to do math.
what you did to figure out to keep it there?
My
Laura
hands
loves
look
math.
chubby. Everything
All right.
is chubby.
See you guys.